We back, y'all. Yeah. To be continued. We back with another saga of the 50 Cent and the Big Meech and the Rick Ross drama. Yeah, we got to talk about this. Guess what? Big Meech actually responded back to 50. Rick Ross responded back to 52. He did a whole little video. We got to talk about this. So y'all already know the vibe. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Let's get this show started, man. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that like button. Smash it. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video too. But subscribe if you haven't, because I don't know what you're waiting on. Salute to my new subscribers. Salute to all my day one subscribers. Shout out to my members that got their membership. Definitely shout out to y'all. And let's get this show started. Let's get the copyright out the way, man. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description, on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational and entertainment purpose. The clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. Yeah, if y'all want to donate to the channel, I could definitely donate as the donation down there that say thanks. I mean, you could donate by doing that, or you could donate by the Cash App. It's in my description. But let's get this show started. So we got Big Meech. Yeah, that guy, Big Meech. The legendary Meech, the one who did his thing back in the days. But then we got a 50 Cent that actually came out and dropped one of these on him. Remember this? I think I'm Big Meech with the rat emoji and this and that and the third. And I seen all of, yeah, let's get to this part too. I seen people in the comments, certain people. Yeah, you got to admit, Tammy left Big Meech. She the one doing the documentary. Okay, I caught that story a little late. Pause. I dropped my video right before all that. I got a little bit confused. Pause. We do make mistakes sometimes as bloggers, journalists, whatever y'all want to call us. You know what I mean? We do make mistakes. I'm not always perfect on everything I do in my video. So for you little troll that was in my comment, yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Whatever you hiding at over there in your house, whatever you at, whatever. I do make mistakes sometimes. Sometimes y'all could correct me in the comments. But the way you correct sometimes, the trolls, y'all be out of control sometimes. So back to what I was saying. Tammy, actually, something going on between Tammy Cowins and Big Meech in the back end. Why did Tammy leave Big Meech? Now she want to do a tell-all story, a documentary. I sit back, I'll wait, because this ain't just normal. You basically going to do a tell-all story. Now, remember this, with 50 Cent dropped this. A lot of people was kind of confused on this, like, hold up, what 50 doing over here? Like, is Tammy approving on this? I was kind of confused. I didn't know that Tammy Cowins, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. I didn't know that she actually allegedly approved to do a tell-all documentary. So I sit back and I'm like, hold up. Is she still partners with Big Meech? Why is she doing this tell-all story? She must not be partners with Big Meech because 50 would have never did no shit like this. Something happened when Big Meech came home. And I'm talking about business-wise, something happened between him, Tammy Cowins, and 50 Cent. We don't know the full story. Maybe we get a little, down the line, whatever, when 50 really explained this shit, or Tammy will. But that don't take away that Tammy was a governing informant, and allegedly Big Meech was part of that third party. He sent her out there to go do all the action, all this. So according to Tammy is the one that did all the work for Big Meech. So something must have went down on some money issues when Big Meech came home. I don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. But for her to come out and do an all tell-out story, you're going to destroy that brand. Am I lying? I sit back, I'll wait. You're going to destroy the brand, the BMF brand. If Tammy Coleman's working with 50 Cent, and we all know how 50 play, he'll build you up, and then he'll destroy you once you cross him. That part. See, I got a lot to say about this topic right here. Because Big Meech, when he came out of jail, we all understand he's a boss himself. So let me not get that mistaken out here for the trolls. Oh yeah, you know, they never found this money. He a boss. He always been a boss. We all know that. But see, he was an illegal boss. That part. That shit is different when you in the industry. Now you're getting millions of dollars the legal way, the right way. That part. Building your brand. Who put that brand to a whole nother level? May I repeat myself again for my last 2 videos? Who built that brand to a whole nother level? See, I seen people in my last video that I dropped yesterday in my comments. It's like, yo, Smoke, I forgot all about Little Meech trying to be a rapper. Little Meech was trying to be a rapper. Where was his father Plug at that time? When they switched up, Tammy got the contract on hooked up with 50. Boom, boom, boom. Little Meech became an actor. The legal way, millions of dollars, building your brand, BMF to a whole nother level. So we don't know what type of attitude this dude came home with, but we tell you one thing, pictures don't lie. Pictures don't lie. Don't look happy with 50 in that picture, but smiling and kumbaya with Rick Ross are all in these pictures. And this is Big Meech's response back to 50. The same picture I just showed y'all, but he put this on there. Internet gangster. You see Meech? Let me talk to you right quick, big homie. You got to pull your chair up. Pop one of them bottles, you got the crib right quick, and respectfully. This ain't even no disrespect, because we all wanted to be like BMF. All the people from that era. Yeah, that part. Look, what we talking about here. Once upon a time, everybody wanted to be like BMF. Can't take that away. But you got to pull your chair up. If you're going to come at 50 Cent with this internet stuff like this and try to, you got to do better than this, champ. This is like, this is weak. This troll right here is weak. Internet gangster with the little cheese and that shit. 50, bro, somebody got to sit Big Meech down and teach him how to play with this internet. Pause. Teach him the games and how to get on people's nerves on the internet. Because 50 is very great at doing that. 50 Cent is very, very great at being the biggest troll on the internet. And we all know that. So this little weak right here, this little thing right here you did, this is your response? Champ, that shit weak, champ. I'm going to keep it real with you. You got to come with something better than that, champ. Because 50 did way better. He dropped this on you. This shit is woo. This is way better than what you did right here. You see, you can't take away 50 Street credibility. We follow 50 Cent's on stories too. We follow his history as rap fans. We follow him from the outside of what happened to him in Queens out there. Yeah, 134 God Brew and all that with 50 from in the G Unit. Shout out to Tony Yato. Shout out to the G Unit. Shout out to the original G Unit. Shout out to Lil Smurf and all them niggas. Lloyd Banks, everybody. We know where 50 came from. His story is facts, written. Facts. There's no, 50 came from some real shit. So when you try to come at 50 with that weak ass little comeback with the internet, little internet gangster with the little cheese emoji, that shit ain't doing nothing, champ. Somebody got to pull you up. You got to get a little secretary or something to help you out. Because then we got Tammy over here allegedly not doing business with you. That's nasty work. She's going to destroy your brand. So see, the big question is, did 50 actually tell you to keep Tammy around? Or you and Tammy came to a disagreement on money when you came home? Tammy said, you know what? All right, you want to act crazy? I'm going to do a tell-all story and 50 going to pay me for this shit. Because we've been holding a secret against you for years. We had Cuffy come out. We had Blue Da Vinci. So 50 Cent and 50 Cent definitely know about what the hell was going on, but he just kept his money. He kept it quiet. Kept building your brand. Turn your son into a goddamn star. I wonder how Little Meech and you, I wonder how Little Meech and Big Meech's temperature between them two niggas. I wonder how the energy is between them. Because Little Meech got to sit back and wonder, like, yo, what, like, nigga, you ain't do this, but like, you my father and all. Don't get it twisted. Your story built me and all this, but I had to act for this shit. I had to do all this to become who I am now, Dad. Pops, Big Meech. This is Little Meech talking. I had to do all this to become who I am. Big Meech didn't help me do this shit. His father didn't help him do that shit. The story did for his lifetime. But he had to go take acting classes and do all that to become a star that he is now, meaning Little Meech. Big Meech ain't had nothing to do with that. I don't care what nobody said. And a lot of people in the comment were saying the same thing. If Big Meech had so much of a goddamn plug, his son would have been a superstar a long time ago before they even got with 50. That part. What are we talking about here? I sit back, I wait. 50 only care about loyalty. The only thing you had to do, champ, was not take a goddamn picture with a dude that ain't never helped your son. They ain't built your son to be a rapper. Why your son wasn't under the Maybach music group? Why he wasn't why he wasn't over there? Why Ross ain't signed him when Little Meech tried to become a rapper before he became an actor? If people so much love Big Meech, why did Rick Ross? Let me repeat myself. Let me pedal back because I'm getting a little energy up over here. Why didn't Rick Ross sign your son to his label then years ago? What did he do for you? He ain't put your brand on television. Meaning Rick Ross? No, 50 did that. That's the only thing 50 care about is loyalty. So when you go take a picture for a nigga he can't stand, and all the shit he did for you, legal. Let me repeat myself for the people that don't understand. Legal. He helped them niggas. He helped that BMF brand. And you do that, slap in the face, you and your brother. He gonna take a picture with Supreme's son. They try to take 50 life. 50 won't even be here right now. What are we talking about here? You think nigga was, oh yeah, nah, I forgive him. Hell no, nigga, because I wouldn't have survived, nigga, if I wasn't strong enough. And you gonna take a picture with this nigga's son, nigga? Nah. And then you come on, you take a picture with this bozo, the nigga I don't like down there in Florida. Nah, we ain't playing these type of games, man. That's 50 Cent. That's his attitude. And it's only right, bro. It's only right, man. Like I said, it's only right. But anyway, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, like one up. Y'all already know the vibe. Let's get to this Rick Ross response back to 50 Cent. Let's get to these clips, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Do me that favor.
Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a hoe, nigga. Put your back against the wall and just slide down. Biggest boss, I've been separated myself from these broke niggas because they don't understand the rules to the streets. You understand? Don't no nigga owe you nothing, homie. Nigga don't owe you nothing. Y'all get money together. Y'all niggas get money. Keep moving. All that extra shit. You niggas don't even have a relationship with your own brothers, nigga. Your own mothers and fathers. How the fuck you gonna act like you real close with me? Stop all that fake capping shit. That's why you niggas ain't got no money. You need a loan, come see the boss. When it's on, come see the boss. If niggas hating, if I ain't said nothing to you, nigga, I may want to do something to you, nigga.
I can't agree with Rick Ross on that. And you keep saying 50 broke. People Googling and seeing the wrong estimate. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all let that Google whatever search and y'all see the 50 worth 40 million. 50 is not worth only $40 million. If y'all really want to believe that shit, yeah, y'all got it. 50 got a whole studio built down there in New Orleans. He's in the films. He's in How the hell Rick Ross got more money than 50 Cent? I just want to understand when this dude's doing television, that's all his percentage. G-Unit Films, y'all forgot about that? And then he built his own shit down there in New Orleans. I don't see Rick Ross doing no shit like that. Let's pedal back a little bit. Now, Rick Ross got a little cute with that, like on that video. Pause. He like, yeah, on that little, yeah, he was, yeah, you did a little something with that. But let me explain to you. Let me explain something to you, Chad. He do owe 50 a favor. He do owe 50 something. You know why? Because like I said in my last two videos, you didn't make Little Meech a star while his father was locked up for all them years. You didn't reach out and grab Little Meech when he was trying to rap, when he had the cornrows and all that shit. And you didn't come and, let me come bring you over to Maybach. I mean, on the strength of your father. You ain't do none of that shit. What are we talking about here, Rick Ross? Why Little Meech wasn't a star years ago? Boy, he was too young. No, he wasn't, nigga. He was rapping. Go back, do y'all research. People in my comment even did their research. Like, I forgot Little Meech tried to rap. Yeah. Why that nigga ain't become a star back then? Why, if Big Meech had all this love in the industry? I sit back, I'll wait. right? Smoke Gang, right? Why he wasn't a star years ago when he was a little ass rapper trying to be a rapper? Why didn't Rick Ross sign him to Maybach Music Group? Maybach, man, why you ain't bring him over there, nigga? If you love Big Meech so goddamn much with this ear to ear right here, what you doing over here with him? Why you ain't turn Lil Meech a star then? So let me tell you something. He owed 50 just that. That's the only thing he owed 50 is loyalty. Loyalty. That's all, nigga. Not to take a goddamn picture with you. Because like I said, both of y'all niggas not in the rap game no more. Not like you and 50 not really in that rap game. Y'all in the business world. So y'all competing all the time. That's why y'all still beef to this day. They competitive. I can't take nothing raw. I can't take nothing away from Rick Ross. Rick Ross get to the bag. He got Wingstop. He got shit going on. But nigga, Fifth, you ain't got more money than Fifth. And I'm not even trying to be biased over here, but that shit right in front of our face what 50 doing out here in this world. This nigga doing Jay-Z, like this nigga doing unbelievable shit, bro. You get into the bag too, Rick Ross, but why you ain't turn Lil Meech to a goddamn star before he even got introduced to 50? Why you ain't pay for Lil Meech acting schools and all that shit? If you had so much love for Big Meech and Big Meech don't owe 50 Cent a favor or nothing, that's the only favor you owe that nigga. Be loyal. That's it. That's all 50 asked for. When it comes to now with Tammy and Big Meech, we don't know what the hell's going on between them two for Tammy to come out with an all-out story. See, I had to sit back and realize this a little bit. I had to sit back and analyze this. I said, you know what? Tammy, for her to come out and do this, and for her and 50 to come out and put this out there, Tammy must have got, allegedly, Tammy Cowins, she must have gotten an argument with her partner, Big Meech. They must have gotten a full-blown argument about business, money, all types of shit. Her being a government informant, her telling, like, I'm going to tell the world too, nigga, what you was doing. Money. Didn't I tell y'all money could sometimes be a blessing, but then sometimes it could destroy shit. It could be positive and it could be negative. Money can help shit, but then it destroys shit sometimes. And if Tammy come out with this goddamn documentary with Big Meech being involved with her as an informant, that shit gonna destroy that BMF brand. I sit back, I wait. They don't got no rappers. Little Meech gonna have to do other acting. He gonna have to push himself away from his father. That part. What are we talking about? He gonna have to. Because you became a star on your own. What the credit and the help that 50 Cent did for you? Put you in television, made you as Big Meech in a TV series and helped your career. Now you got opportunities to go to adventure and other shit, to go act in other shit. Gangster movies, shit like that. Meaning Little Meech. But who put him in that type of position? I sit back, I wait. Curtis Jackson, that nigga. Wasn't no goddamn Rick Ross. We don't even know Rick Ross' real name. That part. What are we talking about here? This nigga done stole the whole California nigga name. You ain't put Little Meech in that position. Something is going on with Big Meech when he came home. And I'm gonna keep saying this. This nigga never liked the 50. Just by the face and the grill and all that, nigga. He just got that, he got that feds mentality, got that jail mentality. And you trying to like, I'll be on 50 Cent side before I be on Rick Ross side. I'm just sorry. My man put my brand on television for the whole world to watch. Tuning in every Sunday. Rick Ross was nowhere near doing that shit for my brand. I'm going to go over here with 50. And we're going to continue getting this money. But see, something happened, man. Something happened. And I think it's because of Big Meech ego and 50 Cent ego. But see, 50 Cent got a reason to act the way he going to act. Because he held this secret for years. Not even for years, because Blue Da Vinci and Cuffy Ben came out with this shit, but 50 Cent never responded, never said nothing. He kept his mouth shut, and he just continued making the BMF series. You did something when you came home that had 50 Cent flip out like this. And people want to say, oh, he ain't no child, though. 50 ain't got control of him. We all know that. We all grown-ass men. Nobody gonna got control of us. But the only thing you could do as a man is be loyal. There's way other ways and more other people to take pictures with this nigga right here, Rick Ross. You heard Tony Yayo, man. That's a no-no. Whoever 50 don't like, nigga, and that shit, and we not talking about some light beef. These niggas been beefing for years. Gunplay done got his hands and feet put on him by Mike Knox. Shout out to Mike Knox coming out of Philly. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Mike Knox. He put hands and feet on Gunplay. Go check out the video on YouTube. When they was at some type of war show called Gunplay, dunked them, put them all on the floor, all that shit. That was the beef between Rick Ross and 50 Cent. That shit got real. And you over here doing this. Smiling from ear to ear. But then when you with Fifth, man, I don't like this nigga. Come on, man. Cut it out, man. 50 Cent peeked that whole shit out, man. Fifth peeked that whole shit out, man. And I'm not even trying to take Fifth's side, but what's right is right, it's wrong, brothers. Come on, man. If this nigga's got my son as a superstar and he building my brand to a whole nother level, nigga, I'm on this side. I'm not going over there with Rick Ross and I'm not. I salute to y'all niggas, but y'all niggas ain't do nothing for my son while I was in prison. That part. What are we talking about here? Oh, I gave a little Meech a couple thousand. You ain't make him a star though, nigga. Little Meech spent that shit on clothes probably. These niggas is crazy, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. We ain't done. Light one up, man.
Okay, by now everybody knows what's going on with 50 and Big Meech, right? 50 is releasing all this information and saying that he's allegedly a rat, right? Tammy Cowins, I guess she's about to do a tell-all documentary, right? Okay, cool. The $1 million question is this. 50, how long did you know this? Did you know this months ago, a year ago, when Blue Da Vinci Ben said it? He Ben said this. They Ben had Cuff on the phone. Cuff Ben called and said all of this and relayed all this information. And you still was in cahoots with Meech, right? Now that Big Meech took the picture with Rick Ross, you decide to release this information. If Meech would have never took the picture with Rick Ross, would you ever said something? Would you would have just kept playing like you didn't know? You understand what I'm saying? The people want to know. The world want to know how long, because that's considered harboring a rat. Like, we know you been new. Like, on the level that you at, we sure you been new. Blue Da Vinci been exposed it. Cuff been called, exposed it. So we know you been new. But now that he took the picture with Rick Ross, you decide to expose it. So if he would have never took that picture, would you would have kept it to yourself? We need to know this, please.
That's a fact. Listen, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't smashed the likes. I know people watch the video, they don't smash that like. Smash the like button, subscribe, and share this video. But dude absolutely right though. But see, I've been said that. I've been was speaking on that 50 knew about this. People in the comment were saying, yo, Smoke, 50 had to know about this. Of course. That nigga's on a whole nother level. He could get his hands on anybody paperwork, read that shit. That nigga, come on, Fifth money is crazy right now, bro. Him and Jay-Z can pull up anybody paperwork, that part. What are we talking about? Even them secret files and shit, probably. They could get their hands on them shit. On them infamous informants, like I be telling y'all, they be walking around here. They're the paperwork, nigga. Paperwork is sealed. They walking around here. They're the dumb niggas the paperwork, nigga. They getting information and coming back, nigga. That's paperwork, nigga. You're the paperwork, nigga. If they ain't got your name on something, allegedly, but everybody don't agree on that, so whatever. It's a new era. Y'all got to wake up sometime. But that's another story. Fifth definitely knew about this situation. But see, it's money involved. And then see, I got to let this marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul of what I'm about to tell y'all. Let this marinate in y'all brain. When Fifth got with Tammy, right? Remember Blue said the case was already like 2 years old. Y'all watched my last video and y'all watched the video before that. Remember when I was playing the Blue Da Vinci on videos, the interview, y'all watched the whole video. Blue said by the time Fifth met up with Tammy and all that shit, the case was already 2 years old. So y'all got to understand, Fifth he might have heard the shit, but he's not going to put his all, know what I mean, try to find out. He's like, nah, you know what I mean? If Big Meech ain't saying nothing, everything must be good. Fuck it, we gonna continue with this BMF series because 50 gonna eat, and I'm gonna make his son a goddamn star. Y'all gonna eat. They probably signed a four-season contract. Wish that shit came to an end on the 4th season right here as we speak. Because usually, remember when Fifth posted this up, final chapter, season 4, it's over with. Usually when people do agreements and sign contracts, usually it'd be like 2, 3, about 4 seasons. All right, say y'all go to the table, right? And they'd be like, yo, we're going to give you a 4-season contract. But we're going to look at the first 2 seasons to see how they do for us to reach to the last 2 seasons. So if you do successful in the first season and the 2 season, the fourth season contract is already sealed. But you got to do successful on season 1 and 2 to reach season 3 and 4. That's how they be doing that shit when you come with TV series and all that. They just don't come with just one contract. Yo, we don't do season 1. That's it. No. They come to agreement. Let's drop 3 seasons. Let's see how season 1 do. If that shit do good and season 2 take off, we're gonna continue with season 3. Then we do a new contract with season 4 or 5 if we decide to do that. But then sometimes you gonna come to a contract. We're gonna do a 4-season contract. Let's see how 1 and 2 do. 1 and 2 do great. We're gonna finish with 3 and 4. After 4 is over, then we continue doing the rest. 5, 6, whatever you want to continue doing. But see, they didn't get to them goddamn terms. They didn't even reach to them terms yet. Because something happened when Big Meech came home. Why would 50 Cent drop the BMF series when that shit is actually making crazy money and the ratings are up? I sit back, I'll wait. Why would he do that? Because something happened between Tammy and Big Meech. That's what happened. And 50 jumped in and was like, you know what? This nigga don't like me anyway. Tammy, how much you want to do an all-out story? That's how 50 play. We all know how 50 do. He'll build you up to a star and he'll destroy your ass once you do some disloyal shit to him. And the only thing he asked probably Big Meech was, just be loyal, bro. Don't go. Little Meech ain't go take a picture with Rick Ross. I sit back, I'll wait. Somebody pull up Little Meech and Rick Ross taking a picture. Send that shit to my Twitter X DM or my IG DM. It's right down there. If y'all got proof of Little Meech taking a picture with Rick Ross while they doing the BMF series, y'all pull that shit up and send it to my own DM and show me that. Why Little Meech ain't do that? Good question, right? Let's continue though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Okay.
When did you first hear about BMF? And
when I first heard about it, I was like, look, in 2003, they would come around like there was guys that had relationships. They were so embedded into the music business because when you can find your pockets, people like you around. Right? When you like at the nightclub, I apologize, my phone ringing.
You good?
And Puffy can't buy champagne because you bought all of it. They start to have to speak to you. There's no fun here tonight without anything. You know what I'm saying? So it starts everybody's relationships that actually develop. I stayed away from it because I know who I am.
Yeah,
And I know how easy it is for me to. I might have bought something.
Now, that's one interview you speak about that. If y'all don't understand, I'm going to play it back one more time. We're going to get to another one. 50 Cent said when he first got introduced to them niggas, he heard about them back in like 03. Remember, this when 50 was taking off. Remember, this is when 50 Cent was taking off. And it's crazy because I always say like that. I've never seen a picture of 50 Cent with Big Meech back then. You see Puffy, you see Nick. I mean, niggas is taking picture with Big Meech down in Atlanta and all that shit. That's why he brought Puff name out. Man, when Big Meech said he was in the club, he brought all the bottles out when Puff was dead. That's the story that 50 brings up. So with 50, that's why, yo, man, shout out to 50. That's my mentor. I salute him. I listen to what he be speaking on. Sometimes he could be wrong, but 90% of the time he be dropping a lot of knowledge and he be speaking facts, man. 50 just said in this story right here I just played y'all. If I was around, I probably would have copped son and kept it moving. But see, Big Meech knew what he was doing, that energy. He brought that energy down there. He was trying to get in the industry, you know what I mean, launder his money to the industry, getting kumbaya with the Diddies and all that. He bought the whole goddamn bottles out. Diddy, he couldn't even get no bottles. So with 50 saying Diddy had no choice but to go to that nigga and talk to that nigga. That's the connection you start building right there. That's what he's trying to explain. It's like extorting, it's like bullying. 50 he stood away from that shit. That's number one. Number two, I guess that energy wasn't for him. Like I say, these are two egos. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because of the situation that's going on now. We got to go back 15, 20 years ago. 50 was never around them niggas, never really rocked with them niggas. You heard him, let's go back one more time. He's trying to say it in a nice way, but he's trying to say, like, listen, this nigga ended up getting all these industry rappers at that time to bringing them niggas was coming to him because of shit he was doing. He was getting a lot of money, buying the clubs out, all the bottles. Meech was doing a lot of crazy shit, balling shit, that part. So them niggas is coming to him. Fifth said, nah, I stood away from that. So who's we to say that Big Meech probably bumped heads with him back then and Fifth stood away from him, then really endorsed him like that, really ain't probably just like, yo, what up? That's it, kept it moving. Remember, Big Meech got an ego too. He was once upon a time that heavy nigga back in the days. He had more money than rappers. That part, what are we talking about? So for a nigga like 50 not to embrace him, pardon me for embrace him, for 50 not to embrace him probably once upon a time, who's we to say that Big Meech probably didn't take that as this nigga trying to play me, or he think he got more money than me? Big Meech got an ego too. He like people to love him. That part, we see that a lot. Big Meech like to be loved. He like a lot of, niggas getting along, and he like people coming. Paul's like, he like the attention on him. Even the rap industry, he want the attention on him. Who's we to say 50 was one of them niggas, they ain't show him that type of attention and embrace him and do none of that shit? When they probably bump heads when he was in Atlanta, or 50 probably just stood away from them niggas. Two egos clashing. That's what we got right now going on as we speak. But see, it's sad because Little Meech is stuck in the middle. And the one that turned him to a star was 50 Cent. Nobody else that was around Big Meech as we speak. Back in the days. Let's continue though. Let's go back one more time for the people that understand that we're gonna go to the next clip, man. I'm just trying to show you the egos that 50's a smart nigga, man.
When did you first hear about BMF? And
when I first heard about it, I was like, look, in 2003, they would come around like there was guys that had relationships. They were so embedded into the music business because when you can find your pockets, people like you around. Right? When you like at the nightclub, I apologize, my phone ringing.
You good?
And Puffy can't buy champagne because you bought all of it. They start to have to speak to you. There's no fun here tonight without anything. You know what I'm saying? So it starts everybody's relationships that actually develop. I stayed away from it because I know who I am.
Yeah,
And I know how easy it is for me to. I might have bought something.
He might have bought something. Plus, Fifth he got more to that story. That part. But let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got two big egos clashing right now as we speak. Messed up the whole BMF series. Then we got a government informant, Tammy, Cowins, allegedly, is going to come out with an all-out story about Big Meech involved. Allegedly, we don't know yet. But let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, because I'm telling y'all, this is the beginning of this drama. Two big egos just going, they just clashing, nigga. They just, nigga, you ain't feeling me. I ain't feeling you, nigga. See, Rick Ross is different. Rick Ross is a fan of Big Meech. You see the difference? Hold up. Before we continue with the clip. Rick Ross is a fan of Big Meech. He always been. So he gonna come with the smile once he see Big Meech. We know, we've been following 50 for decades. 50's not a D rider. He ain't gonna just jump on your lap. He ain't gonna do all that, nigga. Cause you just heard Fifth say he stood away from them niggas back in 03 and all that. So he wasn't really a big fan because he was getting crazy money in the industry. See, Diddy had to become a fan of them niggas because Big Meech bought the goddamn bar out. So he's like, who bought this fucking bar out? Pardon my language. Who bought this effing bar out? Yo, some nigga named Big Meech should be a meth over there. Who? He walking over there to see who they is. Fifth wasn't doing that type of shit. Like 50 said, I would have bought some bricks probably after that, nigga. I would have kept it moving, but I ain't gonna go over there and break. Know what I mean? Smart guy, man. Smart guy. Let's continue though. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, who's we to say that Big Meech ain't got a big ego? He never liked it 50 Cent. Probably never liked him since back in 03, 04, 05. We don't know. We do know that Big Meech is on boss and he like people coming to him. Pause. He like attention on him. He like to give the orders out. He don't like taking orders. That part. What are we talking about? 50 Cent the same way. But 50 trying to show this nigga the legal route. Trying to show him the good. Now, I mean, get this money this route. Something going on. We just don't know. Smash that like.
Once everybody really.
A lot of my cases was drug possessions. Guys trying to get some money. Okay? He ain't had nothing. And then this is why even when this artist was around, he went and said, "Yo, 50, he don't even like them." Like talking about BML, and because I wouldn't mix in with them.
Right.
Like when they first came around, like I didn't connect. Buck was with around, running around with him, and other people connected to him, but I wasn't going nowhere near him. I just came off a tour. I made $38 million,
Right.
legit money. What you said they got the Wiz, right? Okay, so don't bring that shit around me. Now I'm making $38 million, legit money. I want nothing to do with that right now. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't make the connection till after.
Right.
That, you know, that blew over. And I'm just knowing my temperament. I don't need to be around that.
Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about here? Smoke game. Y'all do y'all see what I'm trying to break this picture down to y'all now? The clip I just played right quick, right? Hopefully they don't do no copyright. Copyright fair use disclaimers definitely in my description in my channel. So everything I speak on is for educational entertainment purpose, man. But y'all didn't understand that just right now. A lot of people thought 50 didn't like these niggas back in the days because he stood away from them. But see, we know Fifth. Fifth ain't like that energy. You heard him. The only nigga that was around him was Buck. Young Buck. Because I got to remember, like I said in my last video, you can't connect Big Meech to a lot of New York niggas. Like the Atlanta niggas, the Floridas, the down south, the Midwest, some certain Cali niggas. You can't connect Big Meech with a lot of the NY niggas. Who's we to say Big Meech probably never even liked the NY niggas? That part. What are we talking about? You remember when he was beefing with Bad Boys and Diddy and all that shit too? Remember when Wolf, rest in peace, Big Wolf, that was under Bad Boy, Diddy best friend. When he passed away, they were saying that was BMF affiliated, allegedly. Remember that? Y'all remember that? So, but before that incident, Big Meech probably never liked the New York niggas. And he probably looked at, when Young, now I'm picking this picture for y'all. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. When Young Buck was running around, we're going to go back to that clip. When Young Buck was running around with them niggas, you don't think Big Meech like, yo, what's up with your man Fifth? Well, that nigga think he too good to come around us? Nah, you know, Fifth on tour, doing this thing. I mean, this Young Buck trying to make excuses. You don't think Big Meech asked Young Buck, yo, why your man Fifth don't want to be around me and all this? I mean, like, that part, what are we talking about here? Them two situation goes back, way back. And like 50 said, our connection didn't connect until I made his son a star. Until little Meech came in the picture. Let's go back to this clip one more time. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Big Meech never, I ain't gonna say he never liked the Fifth, but he probably felt like he thought Fifth was too good for him to come around him. Because all these other niggas coming around Big Meech that's in the industry at that time, why 50 wasn't around him? Nah, you heard him, he would have bought them bricks. Nah, two egos. Fifth wasn't smelling them niggas. Let's go back one more time. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like one up, man. Y'all already know the vibes.
A lot of my cases was drug possessions. Guys trying to get some money. Okay? He ain't had nothing. And
before we continue, he was staying away from what BMF was doing because he knew what they was doing. I mean, you know, the underground world they was doing. So that was smart too. But before we continue, who's with to say that nigga ain't tell Young Buck, yo, you think your man too good or something to come around me? 50 Cent?
A lot of my cases was drug possessions. Guys trying to get some money. Okay? I ain't had nothing. And then this is why even when this artist was around, he went and said, "Yo, 50, he don't even like them." Like talking about BML, and because I wouldn't mix in with them.
Right.
Like when they first came around, like I didn't connect. Buck was running around with him, and other people connected to him, but I wasn't going nowhere near him. I just came off a tour. I made $38 million,
Right.
legit money. What you said they got the Wiz, right? Okay, so don't bring that shit around me. Now I'm making $38 million, legit money. I want nothing to do with that right now. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't make the connection until after.
Right.
That, you know, that blew over. And I'm just knowing my temperament. I don't need to be around that.
He don't need to be around that. And he talking about back in the days in 03, 04 and all that when he was in the industry. When he was coming up. I know my time. I don't need to be around. Them niggas got birds and shit. I don't need to be around that, man. But see, that's nothing wrong with 50 did. I'm speaking about how Big Meech felt about that. Who's we to say the nigga probably tried to reach out to 50, never picked up the phone? We don't know. We don't know what the hell was going on in the back end because when you see that picture, there's no smiling with Big Meech, none of this. But when he he in the picture with Rick Ross smiling ear to ear because Rick Ross more of a fan of him. Rick Ross more of a fan. 50 don't gotta be a fan of. Y'all get what I'm saying over here? That part. So it's a different type of energy that's coming towards Big Meech. You got a fan energy and you got a nigga that turned your son into a superstar energy. That part. What are we talking about? Pardon me. So with the fan energy, you could be like, oh yeah, smile with him. You know, he all laughing. Yeah, Big Meech playing with him and shit. You know how we do when we see, yeah, nah, I made Big Meech, word up. With 50, nigga, ain't none of that. There ain't none of that. Because number one, 50 was around back in 03, 04 and all that. He wasn't around them niggas though. Young Buck was. He wasn't D-Ryan them niggas. Young Buck was, another artist was. You just heard Fifth said that. So there wasn't no relationship there at all until Little Meech came 20-something years later. That part, what are we talking about here? So 50 ain't gonna come to him like on some fan shit. Yeah, what up, my nigga, word up, hugging and all this. D-rided him. Nah, Fifth ain't coming with that type of energy. Fifth coming on some business, grown man shit. What up, boom, boom, that's it, what up? Big Meech probably didn't like that type of energy from day one. We don't know. But when I look at pictures and I'm starting to hear this, look, you gotta read between the lines sometimes, man. 50 he didn't like them niggas. Nah, he stood away from them niggas. He knew what they was doing. That's number one. Number two, y'all niggas ain't trying to come in the street through my G unit shit going on now. We ain't doing that. Everybody else could D-ride you, nigga, but I got more money than you. Allegedly. We know what Big Meech was playing with, pause. Allegedly, we don't know. But Fifth was playing with $30 million coming out of a tour and all that. So that's a lot of money from a, that's $30 million. That's a lot of money. And then we talking about back then. And y'all telling me Rick Ross got more money than 50 Cent now? Cut it out. Let's continue. Smash that like button and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man.
Once everybody really come to the realization that he got the paperwork, he's still gonna be who he is. People still gonna want to be around him. People still gonna want him around. You know what I'm saying? So that shit ain't gonna change. He's still gonna be able to get his money. We in a new day and age, homie. People don't give a fuck about that shit no more. And it is what it is. We gotta let these kids do what they do, how they do it, my nigga. We just gotta appreciate to be able to be still here and be able to be a part of whatever's going on with these generations to come. Once
just from a technical standpoint, Meech's name is not officially on anything from what no, I could be wrong, but that's why I'm asking.
Hey, listen, man, and I ain't saying it from no malice in my heart. Or, first of all, let me let the world know, I don't have a dislike for Meech. I don't have no beef with Meech. None of that. I'm here to represent the real gangsters. When we adopt this street code, as you just say, his rules was already laid. We adopted to these rules, right? So now we got to play bomb. You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing when you're dealing with a mafia thing, when you're dealing with family thing, because it's a lot of things behind this situation because they got us caught up in the riffraff of the nonsense. 100 fam. And
Yeah,
why we caught up in the riffraff for the nonsense? At the end of the day, I want to say free Cuffy. At the end of the day, the fact speaks for itself. For man, that man sitting in prison with a 27-year bid over his head through somebody Demetrius friendly tied him into Tammy Cohen. Tied him into. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the Mexican cartel member Flores. Let's pull this up, man. Pull it up. It's there. People trying to act like they so blind-eyed to this, man. We stating facts, man. I ain't here to lie to the world about nothing. I don't want y'all fame. I don't want y'all credit or y'all like. What the fuck y'all like gonna do for me? They ain't paying my bills. I'm trying to tell y'all the real truth. We can't salute no real mafia member if he ain't hold down the code like he's supposed to. He got a real stumped down gangster sitting in jail for 27 years away from his family, man. Away from his family, man. Because he running with the federal government, man. Tammy Cowins. Look it up.
Tammy Cowins, look it up. Everybody know this. My question to y'all though, 50 knew about this situation. He been knew about this. But like I told y'all, he just kept on some shit like, let's do business, let's get money, let's finish the season out. Let's see how Big Meech probably gonna act. Because I gotta understand 50 play chess, not checkers. So he gonna wait till you come on with all this and that, and he gonna test your energy and see how your energy gonna be towards him. You ain't gotta D-ride and all that, but nigga, you ain't gotta go take the picture with the ops, meaning Rick Ross. He ain't, like I said, he ain't turn your son into no star. He ain't do none of that shit. Why he ain't signed to Maybach Music back in the days, that part. So that's the favor he owed 50 Cent. That's the loyalty he owed to 50 Cent. That's it. Let me not take a picture with your Ross. I mean, respectfully. Let me talk to you to the side. Ross gonna respect you more than you respect Ross. That part, because Rick Ross more of a fan towards you, Big Meech. So you pull him to the side. Look, respectfully, I'm doing business with homie. Got a little altercation going on, that part. I mean, we ain't gonna do no little picture. I mean, respectfully. I don't know how you're gonna take it. But it's just out of respect. This man did a lot for my son, turned him to a star, did all that. Shake that man's hand, keep that shit moving. You ain't had to take pictures, be all in the video, got his shirt on, promoting his car show. Nah, man, that's a slap in the face, man, to his fifth. I don't care how much of a grown man you are. You and Fifth ain't got no connection back in 03, nigga, like he said. Y'all ain't have a connection till you turn your son into a star. And turn that BMF brand to a whole nother level on television. That's the favor you owe him right there. What we talking about here, man? Smoke, he would have got that shit done by somebody else. If he would have got that TV series done by somebody else, why that shit ain't been dropped there? It took a nigga like 50. It's a powerful man. Rick Ross couldn't do it. Why he ain't take that shit there? Why didn't Tammy ain't go to Rick Ross? Hey Rick, can we do a TV series over here? Who you got connection with? Why Rick Ross ain't do that shit? Television and owning, let me tell y'all something. Television and owning Wingstops and shit, branches, is two different ball games. Just to remind y'all, yo. That shit ain't even, man, listen, man, listen, man, when you're doing TV series under the G Unit film, you got like, what? That's just a whole nother level. That's the favor you owe 50. And the only thing you just had to do was not go take a goddamn picture with Rick Ross. And some people agree with me. Some people like, nah, he a grown man. He's his own boss. Okay, he's his own boss. Why he ain't never got Lil Meech plugged in with anybody else in the industry before 50 got his hands on Lil Meech and turned into an actor? Answer that question. Till then, y'all already know the vibes, man. I want to hear y'all opinion, hear y'all smoke on this. What's going on? Something going on between Tammy and Big Meech, that part in the back end. We just don't know yet. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video, man. Do me that favor. I'm up out of here. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. I'm out of here, man.